What's the deal? What's the deal, y'all? This y'all boy, Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. So, this weather is crazy out here, man. Now, I'm just sitting back, looking at as far as like what's going on with the norbes and URL case. I'm sitting back, you know what I'm saying, peeping, just sitting back, peeping everything out. Of course, I just wasn't just gonna jump into this whole, situation because of course, we all want to know if URL paid norbes, just now, or if that's just the talks that they supposed to be paying norbes. Me sitting back, like looking at everything and knowing the simple fact that if it gets taken, to trial, and then books start to get open as far as like how much URL was actually getting, it's going to, it's definitely going to, like strike like some nerves. It's definitely going to be a very, very big situation. If sorry about that, y'all. If URL was actually like making more than what is expected, if they're making more than, than actually like telling a battler, like as far as telling a battler that they don't have a certain amount. Okay. Now I'm not gonna sit here and just say every, battler is supposed to be getting paid the same, but from what everybody is saying and just me like looking as far as like what's going on, your average battler is supposed to be getting paid more than what he getting paid. Now, we all know how it goes as far as like even like when we like working up in the field, like I'm saying, like when we out there working, a lot of people feel like they should get paid more. 99% of people in this world feel like they should get paid more. So nothing is, wrong with that. But see, the thing is though, how I'm like looking at URL, I'm looking at URL the same way how I could like look at just like when you out there just like working at another place other than URL, period. I don't care if it's Walmart, I don't care if it's working at a car wash, I don't care if it's, I don't care if it's if it's like a mailman job that you got, UPS, FedEx, whatever you want to call it. It comes to a point where people get paid more. What FedEx was damn near making in 1999 or 2000 or even 2012, 2013, they're not making that no more. I think out here like in LA and Cali, if I'm not mistaken, minimum wage I think starts at 12. If I'm, if I'm not, if I'm not mistaken. So even like when you out here getting 15, that's not even really enough over here in Cali. You get what I'm saying? That's not even enough. But I mean, of course it's something. We're up in a situation to where, well, it's not really a situation, but if you like look as far as like what's going on right now, you're dealing with the, you're dealing with a recession. You're dealing, you're dealing with the, with the economy as well too. Everything is going up, man. Even like the smallest things is going up. Gas, everything. That's what people like have to like look at. So what, So what I feel like some people is not saying is, you can't be giving certain people, this certain amount that you started off giving people like in 2005, that you started off giving people, like up in like 2000, 2008, 2010. You can't do that. You know what I mean? You can't, you just can't do certain things like that. So it's just like, you have to come to a situation to where you gonna have to, you guys, like it seems like you guys are going to have to give these these battlers, what You guys are going to have to get these battle, you know what I'm saying? You guys are going to have to get these battlers more from what it seems like. This probably like what it seemed like if it comes to the point where all of a sudden they have to open up these books and then they have to really see as far as like what you guys are making. The thing is, and the question is, if they decide to pay norbes, of course they don't have to go to the books. But if they pay norbes, I just wonder how everything is going to be then. You know what I mean? And, you know, I hear what everybody is saying about the URL this, URL that. I hear everything when people saying about the URL. You know what I'm saying? You can even see people like up on like the tweets saying, oh, RBE for life. You know what I'm saying? FURL. GCX for life. You know what I'm saying? FURL. Chrome 23, FURL. That's fine. But I want all these platforms to, you know what I'm saying, to be here. I want Chrome 23 to be here. I want GTX to be here. You like what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? I want RB, you know what I'm saying? Like I want the RBEs to be here, the URLs to be here. See, the thing is though, I understand certain things what people are saying about the URL, but certain things I will never understand because for one, I'm not no battler. And for two, of course, you know what I'm saying, you know, I ain't done no business, you know what I'm saying, with these type of people. But you guys only like really hear just one side. Just one side. And like where I come from and like how I know how things are. Whether you want to believe that one person or not, you still gotta hear the, you know what I'm saying, you still gotta hear the other person's side. But URLs seem like they don't want to say anything, seem like they don't want to comment on anything, that's fine. But at the end of the day, URL just gotta just take what comes with it. They already know what it is. I know me personally, I know I won't easily respond to a damn thing. I don't give a damn. I'm not about to easily respond to nothing. Not if I don't have to. But like when you do things as far as like when you take care of things and like, you know what I'm saying, in action, instead of just saying, then cool. That makes a whole lot of sense. That makes a whole lot of sense. So it's just like at the end of the day, man, it's just like people just gotta understand, man, you know what I'm saying? People is getting paid more, and it has to come to a point where people have to get paid more. And probably like when caffeine came around, I think people did see like certain like you know, like they did see like money that they ain't never seen before when caffeine first, like when caffeine first came to the game. But I'm not even gonna hold you. It might came to a situation to where they probably was giving people more than like what they worth and things like that. They probably was, and some of these people be expecting the same amount. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it makes it kind of like confusing. It makes it kind of like all over the place, because even when y'all first had started messing with caffeine, like from what certain people were saying, like if they open up their books and then you guys are making more than like what y'all making, I don't know why all of a sudden it comes to a situation to where you guys are like making like the pay cuts. But that's why URL was like having like a down year right now. Of course, because they got to go to court, and then they probably don't know how much the judge is going to tell them to give norbes, because norbes is going to get some money. That's what it seemed like. That's what it seemed like. But it seemed like, of course, you know what I'm saying, like that's the problem. That seemed like that's the problem that's going on right now. They'll probably be doing these pay cuts because they don't know as far as like, you know, how they, like, you know what I'm saying, like what's going on and how they going to do certain things. I just wonder like how next year is going to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm sitting back to, you know what I'm saying, to peep at. I just like I can only just sit back and just wonder how next year is going to be. I just really don't know how next year is going to be. You know what I mean? But see, like I said, it comes to a situation to where, you know what I'm saying, certain things is going up. Nothing is cheap today. Gas is not cheap. You know what I'm saying? You go up in these restaurants, man. You know what I'm saying? McDonald's, all these other places, bro. It's not the same. Everything has went up. Certain people was getting paid more, you know what I'm saying, from their jobs, you know what I'm saying, from their careers, whatever you want to call it. But people was getting paid more. And that's all what this is as far as like when it comes to like URL. It shouldn't have to be a point where, you know what I'm saying, people want to fight somebody, or they probably want to take, you know what I'm saying, like they want to take somebody's head off and things like that. It shouldn't have to be that way. Just take it to business and just like let it be known professionally that you should be getting paid more. And that's getting a hold of a lawyer and, you know what I'm saying, just being real with certain things. Because, you know what I'm saying, when you decide to just be ignorant with certain things, that don't, you know what I'm saying, you don't win shit. You don't win nothing when you just want to continue to just be ignorant, or you want to beat it, like, or you want to beat a nigga ass because you feel like somebody's getting over you on some money. Understand, at the end of the day, this is a business. So don't even take certain things to the streets like that. Do what you got to do professionally to get what you want. And I don't really care about no damn sides. I ain't here to be saying no F U or L. I ain't here to say F the battlers. Do what you, like I'm saying, and like this is to everybody. Do what you got to do, you know what I'm saying, to the point where you treating people fairly and you getting treated fairly as well. That's just how certain things go. You know what I mean? And I see a verb, you know what I'm saying, you know, going at Beasley and things like that. Hey, well, hey, a verb know Beasley more than a lot of people. You know what I mean? I seen certain things that people said that, you know what I'm saying, like, I seen certain things that people said about Beasley because A-Verb is on his head. But like I said, it'd be nice to hear another side of the story, but guess what? That's not going to happen with Beasley. You're just going to hear one side. You're just going to hear Verb side. Verb is pressuring the hell out of Beasley. But do I feel like Beasley is going to respond to it? Nah. He's just going to do what he do. He going to do what he do up in the court with the whole situation with Norbes and things like that. That's all what's going to happen. And nothing else gonna happen. But you know, but like I said, that's how I feel about this whole situation though, man. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a part of the battle rap culture. But like I said, man, everything is going up. So hey, these battlers fucking like mess around and go on strike. People probably feel like they gotta get paid more. And can't really blame certain people. But this y'all boy. Gone.